Yo, what's good, everybody? Happy Tuesday, day after Memorial Day. I hope you all had a wonderful day in the markets today. This is a new broadcast that we're going to be doing, the market wrap up. So very often we'll be live right here on YouTube, on Facebook at 4 p.m. or shortly after. You know, you have to finish up those trades. But we'll be live talking about what took place in the market. And of course, talking about different ways to make money, because if you didn't know, we do have our own course that can teach you how to trade stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies. Plus, once you get the course, you actually get access to our Discord, to where we give you buy and sell alerts on the most popular stocks. So like your Teslas and your SPYs, and I mean, just the list goes on. I mean, perfect example, one of the alerts that came through last week was Redbox. And I know probably thinking about like Redbox, like, do people still get DVDs from Redbox? Probably not. I don't know. All my stuff is digital, but Redbox actually went up, I don't know, at least 60-70%. We were able to get some profits off of that. So without further ado, welcome to the market wrap up with MJ the Conductor. I'm MJ, of course, driver of the money train here at the Underground Railroad, and I want to welcome you to our first day of doing this. Previously, before, we were doing the top 10 at 10, and now we're going to be doing, like I said, the market wrap up at 4 p.m. and then in the mornings we'll be doing the top 9 at 9. We'll talk about what's coming for the market that day. So I'll see you all tomorrow at 9. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about what took place in the markets today. I hope you made a good amount of money. But let's just jump on in and see. Looks like nothing took place in the market according to my computer here. Boom. All right. We're gonna hop over into Webull and just take a look and see like what really did well today. It looked like a pretty flat market for the most popular items, right? But leading the day, you had diversified retail. That's really it's really like the only sector that did really well today. So, led by, companies like, Amazon and Macy's and things like that. Wayfair, you got Wayfair. Really pedestrian day. I mean, you just had that 1847 Goedeker that went up 25%. Pretty much like carried that whole industry for today. So a lot of these companies that did well in the retail, not really stuff that we're watching. Not really a big big fan or a big retail industry trader. But other than that, what else went up? You got personal household products that did pretty decently, professional and business education. But overall, like a really, really flat day. And that's kind of what we want to talk about today. Is I've heard people talking about like that we're going to get a reversal coming soon. I'm hearing people talking about like June is when the reversal is going to come. The market's going to find its bottom. And I say, no, bring out the bomb squad. All right. Because what we're going to see here happen over the markets over the next, couple of days, going to see, some decent rallies, like kind of like we had on Friday. Nice rally on Friday. Today, kind of flat. I think that this is just part of that soft landing to where you see, really sizable drops, but then you have like a kind of decent bounce back, a couple percent here and there bounce back. But ultimately, I do think that the Fed's plan is that soft landing, and I like to take a look at the charts and see what we have going on long term, so you guys can figure out where to put your money at, right? I think that's why some people are here. So we're gonna go ahead and hop back over here into these charts here. We're gonna start out with like QQQ. So once again, like we talked about, like these things have been like rallying recently. As you can see, like this rally here that started right about Friday, or towards Friday of last week, 8% over the last 7 days, which is really good. But I want to caution you and everybody, because we went up 8% in the last 7 days, but we're still down 11% for the past 50 days. So I'm still calling puts here. We're still calling puts here. It depends on, of course, if you're like a day trader like I am, trading like all day, every day, which sometimes my wife doesn't really like too much. But if you are a day trader, then of course swing it. But long term, I still don't think we're out of the woods here. I mean, this is on a 2-hour chart, and this is just QQQ. We'll look at some other, companies and, indicators later. But here we go again. Like, we've had that rally here back when we touched that 200. I think that we're just seeing another one of these brief rallies. Then it's going right back down to the floor. So if you're a long-term investor, probably don't want to be buying the dip just yet, because that 200 is king, and anything below it is a no-go, especially for going long. But if you don't understand those types of things, of course, that's why we actually have the course available and ready for you all. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, because I know a lot of people are like, hey man, did y'all see what Bitcoin did yesterday? Once again, if you take a look at the chart, and here it is, right? Bitcoin, yeah, it did do a little something yesterday, right? Good for yesterday, no problems there, right? But here's the thing. I mean, we're still down 25% in about the last 60 days. So do you want to put your money in Bitcoin? I'd say we're getting close to the point. I mean, I text one of my buddies last night, and I'm like, man, if Bitcoin can close the day like, over the 200, 32.3 in that range, then yeah, of course, like, I would recommend, can't say that, shoot. For educational purposes, if you want to learn how the market works and you see Bitcoin go over this 32.3 range, then, you can look at getting some calls on, NE or Riot, Marathon Digital, Hut Mining. Like all of these mining companies are going to be able to make you, depending on what you're trading, if you're trading just shares, you're going to be able to make 30-40% once Bitcoin does finally find its floor. But we're getting close to that, but we're just not quite there yet. All right. So Bitcoin, another one of those things is like, just kind of watch it. I wouldn't be too bullish on it just yet. I still personally think it's part of the soft landing. The Fed can't take this thing all the way down to the floor, like in a straight line. What they have to do is drop it a lot, bring it up a little, drop it a lot more, bring it up a little bit, drop it a lot, bring it up a little. And that's what you can see in literally like all of these charts here. So be very careful about, being bullish right now. Cause as you can see, we've got this point, this is back in January, right? So they drop it a lot, 9%. All right. And then they bounce it back up a little bit, drop it a lot more, bounce it back up a little bit, drop it a lot more, bounce it back up a little bit. So this is part of the Fed's plan. Of course, I don't work with the Fed. You know what I mean? They ain't going to pay me enough, but I don't work with the Fed or anything like that, clearly. But what I'm seeing on the charts is that like this is all part of the soft landing. Like this is all part of what the Fed is going to do. Now, what am I doing right now? So what am I doing? Well, right now I'm just day trading. The way my day trading strategy works is I actually can't tell you everything about it, but I will tell you that I get about 6 different opportunities every day to be able to buy into what I'm trading. Think of it as like baseball, right? You get 6 pitches, even though you can get 6 pitches in baseball, depending on how many balls are thrown, but you're going to get 6 pitches, right? You get this as part of our private Discord as well, too. You're going to get those same pitches that come to you. You're going to get the alert straight to your phone. It's going to say, buy this, right? Out of those 6, of course, like you're not going to hit on every single one of them, or you could, but probably looking at about an 80% hit rate. And so today, my successful trades were, I was able to get a call on SPY. I think I was only in there about 20-25 minutes. I was able to take 35% gain from that. Also had another position in QQQ later on in the day when QQQ had ran up to right at about 310. I had a call there. Ended up taking about 9% on that one. And then, I had, was that SPY? Yep, I had SPY. And like literally, like I was down like $300 and I just like kept averaging down. I'm like, shit, keep averaging down. Just keep averaging down, you know? And I ended up walking away with that at about like a 15% gain or something like that. So overall, I did finish the day green. It was a good day. But listen, we're going to be continuing to do this every single day. I know a lot of people haven't seen me in a while online because I did just have a baby girl only 2 weeks ago. So I'm still getting adjusted to that. I am a new father, but I will not leave you all behind. So one thing that we're going to keep doing, we'll keep highlighting what's going on in the markets. As time goes on, we will strengthen up things a little bit for you all. Tomorrow morning at 9, we'll be talking about some of the alerts that came through in our group, and I'll give you my top picks for the market tomorrow, like for free. If you meet me here on YouTube at 9 a.m., I will hit you with the yeah, that's me, Ida Pappy. I will hit you with some trades that you can look at, whether it be like long term or just like short term or even a day trade. So today we just want to make sure that we get in here, do this quick market wrap up. This platform is going to continue to grow. This is the Underground Wealth Road. I am MJ the Conductor, and I hope that everybody continues to have a blessed and a safe day. And let's get this. Peace.